Hello everyone! Welcome back to Eater Artist, the channel where I share my passion for the classical world. Today's topic is ancient board games, which have been a popular activity across human societies for thousands and thousands of years. So get ready to discover the 10 most interesting board games of all time. But before diving into it, please remember to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the red subscribe button, which is going to appear below my video. Enjoy! Number 1 in our list is a Chinese game called Go, which is considered to be the oldest game continuously used to the present day. We think it originated in China more than 2,500 years ago. According to legend, Go was created by the ancient Chinese Emperor Yao, who wanted to teach discipline and order to his son through this board game. Second in the list is Mehen, which is an ancient Egyptian board game considered to be the earliest example of a multiplayer board game. It was probably invented as early as 3000 BC, and the name refers to the ancient Egyptian god Mehen, which was a snake god, and in fact, the game board is shaped like a coiled snake. Historians believe that up to 6 people could play this game at the same time. Time for the royal game of Ur, also known as the game of the 20 squares, which is a 2-player board game which seems to have originated in ancient Mesopotamia as early as 2600 BC. Historians were able to reconstruct the rules of the game thanks to a clay tablet from the 2nd century BC. The British Museum curator Finkel has produced a video where he shows how to play the game, in case you want to try it. Number 4 is checkers, also known as drafts. It is considered one of the oldest board games still in use today. A board resembling a drafts board was found in the ancient city of Ur in southern Mesopotamia, dating back to 3000 BC. While the game evolved over the years, it remained extremely popular all over the world. And in 1885, the first World Championship in international drafts was organized in France. Let's talk about chess, which we consider an ancient game, although it is much younger than all the others we are talking about in this list. The earliest predecessor of this game is dated to around the 6th century AD, and it seems to come from India, although some historians give it Chinese origins. Like many other ancient games, the rules evolved, and the modern version was established around the 15th century in Europe. The game of 9 Men's Morris is a 2-player board game which we know was used in the Roman period. Some believe that it was actually first played in ancient Egypt as early as 1400 BC, but there is some disagreement here. We know for sure that it was widely played in Roman times. The game spread across Europe and it is still widely played today. And interestingly, the rules haven't changed much since the ancient times. The game of Senet had ancient Egyptian origins, and fragmentary boards that could be Senet have been found in burials of the first dynasty dating to around 3100 BC. Although we are not quite sure about the exact rules of the game, some historians have made their own reconstructions. The game fell out of use in the Roman period. Number 8 in the list is Beckerman, which is a 2-player ancient board game whose history can be traced back to nearly 5,000 years to archaeological discoveries in ancient Mesopotamia. The rules of the game changed as it was played in several different countries. The oldest game with rules almost identical to modern Beckerman was called Tabula, meaning table in Byzantine Greek, and dating to around 480 AD. Number 9 is Mancala, which is a 2-player strategy board game played with small stones, beans or seeds, and rows of holes on a board or other playing surfaces. Archaeologists aren't too sure about the exact date of its invention, but it seems to be between the 2nd and the 3rd century AD. The game is still played today. Our 10th game is called Janshapoor, and it's a dice game popularly known as Snakes and Ladder and usually dated to the 10th century AD. It spread to the rest of the world from India, and it was played not only for entertainment, but also as a way to improve morality. Players would in fact move from the lower levels to the higher and heavenly levels of enlightenment to win the game. When the game moved to England in the late 19th century, it still had its moral meanings, which were then lost through time. So, who wants to play an ancient board game at home? As you saw, there is a modern version for almost all of them. So make yourself some ancient food, perhaps follow my ancient Greek recipe which I shared in my last video, or organize a symposium as I also did in one of my other videos, and get ready to go back in time and play your favorite ancient game. If they sound too complicated, perhaps just do like the ancient Greek and organize an alcoholic game at home. Before leaving the video, please remember to subscribe to this channel, leave a comment below letting me know what you thought of it, and feel free to follow me on Instagram for more insights into my work. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!